What's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show. Your 24-hour day back from our break. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Also, don't forget you can call in at 571-991-0566 in order to give your thoughts and opinions and to pitch a KBR Sports topic you may want to hear us talk about on the show. Remember, the number is 571-991-0566. 571-991-0566. And also, don't forget, you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports, where the live links and show topics are tweeted prior to every single show. And don't forget, comment, like, share, and subscribe to KBR Sports to show your support. We deeply appreciate it, y'all. And of course, you definitely want to catch up on every single dosage of KBR Sports you can get. All right, so speed round, Nigel. Speed round.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the public sparring going on between Joel Embiid and Lavar Ball?
Can I say I've taken a complete 180 on Lavar Ball?
You complete 180?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember you stood on him.
What do you mean you don't know where I stood on him?
I mean, one day you hated him. One day you want us to be sponsored.
I mean, I still want to be sponsored. I mean, I can hate somebody who still want to be sponsored. Don't get me wrong. I've said it before. I can be bought. That's not an issue.
Oh my god.
I don't have morals like that. Like, if 7-Eleven called me today, said we'll offer you $5, I'm about it.
Oh,
7-Eleven's the best I've ever been. Gas is great and the food's great as well.
It gives you heartburn.
It's great food.
Oh, come on.
Nah, yo. But seriously, LeVar Ball is great. Absolutely great for basketball. Everything about this is great. Joel Embiid's great for basketball. Both of them are so both of them colliding and making this this weird sparring between an old man and a rookie who barely plays. Fantastic. Love it.
Okay. I think
old man who averaged 2.2 points in college, saying that a guy can't play.
I know. Yeah. LeVar is very funny. I mean, I think right. It's one of those things that people are just like, "Damn, LeVar." Like, I thought you were gonna become more quiet when you.
Yeah, but it's great. It's great.
He says great.
Yeah, you see when he walked in.
No, what happened?
The people were like, "Oh, he was high fiving people and people were clapping and all that and cheering and all that for him." Oh, he's great for basketball.
People love LeVar.
Yeah, he's great for basketball.
It's crazy. I just, oh my gosh, the man's literally a celebrity. Get his own reality series.
I was gonna say, get him his own reality show.
Yeah, but you watch it.
No, absolutely not.
But you want him to sponsor you.
I will watch if he says we'll sponsor you. I'll watch every episode. I'll DVR every episode and watch every week. What do you mean? Cut that last part I said I want to watch it. Cut that.
Oh my god. Okay, how do you think Lonzo at the end of his first summer league game will have performed? Which is on right now. Poorly.
No, you know what? I think you're gonna get exactly what you expected from Lonzo. He's gonna have the all-around game going. Scoring's gonna be a little lackluster because like I said, I have a problem with the jump thing. I was just talking about this off camera. I don't think the jump shot's gonna translate because he has the little step back thing, and if that just gives too much. Okay, well, I say that as he misses a three. He has to do a little step back thing. It's just time to close out, and I feel like it's gonna be a thing until you can fix that. But he's also made it work on every level, so who knows? But I do think it would be one of those things where he doesn't have a bad scoring game, but he has the rebounds, he has the assists, a good amount of turnovers. It's a normal typical game for the first guy playing his first game.
Almost entirely agree with you.
Do you?
Okay, yeah, I do. All right, so next one, Kevin Durant. Should Kevin Durant deserve criticism for taking a pay cut on his the max deal he received from the Thunder?
Why am I watching everybody else's money? Like, why can't people just stay in their lane as
Another
LeVar
Ball.
As LeVar would say. I just don't understand. If a man wants to take less money to help his owner out, go right on ahead. Do your thing.
I get the precedent that people are like. It does set a precedent because the owners never take pay cuts to try and help guys. They never want to pay guys more or they do everything to cut costs.
I mean, they're willing to pay.
They do, but they do everything to cut the costs. And essentially, like they don't charge fans less. They don't do certain things to help guys out. You know, a lot of times the owners aren't really willing to help guys in a lot of situations, especially in particular the star players. And in terms of when it comes to the star players aren't paid what they're worth. Like what the star players bring in to those owners, the owners quadruple in worth half the time, and the star players their pay only gets what? Except for not including the rookie contract, their pay gets what? Added on a couple 10 to 20 million. That's about it. when the owners are doubling and quadrupling and worse.
I mean, they can pay what they can.
I mean, I definitely think it sets a precedent. I see why people are upset about it. I mean, I agree that you should have the right to do what you want to do. But I think Kevin Durant, I think there's a thing that stars, like, this is the reason why stars need to take, like, the main stars are the reason why the NBA contracts and stuff are as good as they are. Or the NBA has the contract with the television. Cause I'm trying to pitch the summer league game at the same time. But the NBA has the contract with the television deals and stuff like that. Because of guys like LeBron, guys like Steph, guys like Kevin Durant, and then when a guy like Kevin Durant takes the pay cut, it's just, you're not setting a great precedent for the rest of them. Then the owners are going to come back to us and say, well, Kevin Durant took a pay cut, so why can't you take a pay cut to help us make the team better? No, that's not my job. My job is to take as much money as I can, and you find out how to build the team. So I understand why people feel a certain way about it.
Stop watching other people's money.
Okay. Who has a better summer league? Well, I think we would probably be able to, eventually at one point we'll be able to determine who had the better summer league. But who will have the better summer league? Lonzo Ball or Markelle Fultz?
Markelle. I don't have a reason why. Just Markelle.
Just going Markelle?
He was the number one pick for a reason.
Markelle, because I know he's going to shoot. Yeah. All right, y'all.
I mean, Lonzo's shooting the ball.
Ain't hitting. But, all right, y'all. That's it for KBR Sports, the best sports talk show you 24 hour day. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to KBR Sports on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, don't forget you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports, where the live links and show topics are tweeted before every single show. Also, don't forget you can call in at 571-991-0566 in order to pitch a topic you want to talk about, to give your opinion on a topic we may be discussing or a prior topic we may have discussed. Nigel, you got inspirational quote or anything to say to the people? Preferably an inspirational quote.
Yeah. Don't be a jerk.
Oh.
Simple as that.
Oh.
Yeah, let me expand on that real quickly. You can have your opinions. Having your opinions is fine. That's absolutely cool. Everybody should have their own opinion. Brandon has his own opinions. I don't agree with a lot of them. And he doesn't agree with a lot of my opinions. That's absolutely fine. But we're not jerks to each other about it. So let them state their opinion. And don't just say, well, I disagree with that. Get out of my face. Don't talk to me again. Because you don't create any kind of, like, discussion about why you feel this way or why they feel that way. So talk to people, have an open mind, but all because you have an open mind doesn't mean you have to change your opinion. Just state your opinion, and you know what, maybe you'll change their mind. You probably won't, but maybe you will. Maybe you'll let them see it from a different perspective. There you go.
I feel like you put on a bigger, that came from a bigger chasm of the general climate of the current population.
Because when we go to school, I go to school right now, obviously, and we'll see a lot of, I'm in political science class right now, and one side talks about something, and they just get shouted down by another side constantly. And it's like, I understand why you're shouting them down, but it doesn't create any kind of conversation.
Yeah,
it's just you're just saying in a bubble and hearing all you want to hear.
Yeah,
it does nothing for you. That's just a bad mentality to have, I think.
Well, everybody, I totally support Nigel's inspirational quote and what would you call it? Nugget for the day.
Sure.
I am totally in support of it. You definitely have to be able to have an open mind to absorb anything into your mind. So I definitely am in support of what Nigel had to say. I'm just not supportive of what he feels about the Flash or about how he feels about Arrow.
But see, that's not
half these superheroes.
It's not an opinion. It's absolute fact.
That is
absolute fact. In the show, it's absolute fact.
Misconstrued opinion.
It's absolute fact in the show. This
is the one thing I will believe. You are more corrupt than the government. You are more corrupted than the government on this one. Arrow is not first two seasons. I can't believe you. No, I can't believe you. All right, that's gonna be it for KBR Sports, y'all. Everybody have a great weekend. We're gonna do a weekend podcast.
Maybe I might have training tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I can do it. I can do it at night.
All right. Y'all, we may have a weekend podcast where we talk about a lot of random stuff, not just exclusively the sports. I mean, we do it a lot of times on the show anyway, but it won't be.
It'll find its way into it.
It will find its way around into it. So, all right, y'all. It's been KBR Sports. Stay tuned, y'all. We'll tweet if we will have a show. We'll be posted on Facebook, so make sure you guys stay tuned to all the things that we may do with KBR Sports. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. In case this is the only show going into the weekend, if it's not. See you guys tomorrow or on Sunday.
Buenos noches. The Flash is terrible. I'm not the Flash. The Arrow's
terrible. Oh, you want to let it go?
Arrow's terrible. Arrow's terrible.
You're so slick. You're slick. Arrow's great.